Hey guys. Okay. Welcome to Punky's Pro Wrestling. I've already done a Punky's World video last night for today. I have the Season 7 of Dark Side of the Ring. So, it will premiere July 7th at 9 p.m. Whoops. I do not know the order in which, although I guess I know what the first one's going to be. The first one's going to be a 3-part one for the first time, and it's going to be examining TNA. That should be interesting. The other episodes will be Paul Orndorff, Ray Traylor, aka Big Boss Man / Big Bubba Rogers, Missy Hyatt, I've been waiting for that one, and a match between Necro Butcher and Samoa Joe, Zach Gowen, and Rick Wilson, aka the Renegade. And here is a statement from the producers, Evan Husney and Jason Heisner. Each season, we try to challenge ourselves to go deeper, and Season 7 is our most ambitious yet. That's especially true with our 3-part exploration of TNA wrestling, where Jeff Jarrett's journey of redemption and resilience gives us a unique lens into the highs, struggles, and lasting impact of the foundational years of the company. It's a perfect example of how compelling and ultimately human these stories really are. End of quote. Well, excuse me. They're not going to be able to talk to some of the key players. I don't know whether AEW will allow Christopher Daniels to speak, to be on the program. They might. WWE has banned their wrestlers, so you won't hear from the top guy that made the company, AJ Styles, which is unfortunate. You won't hear from Dusty Rhodes because he's dead. Hopefully Mike Tenay will be on. I know he's retired now, but hopefully he'll be on. Of course, it seems like Jeff Jarrett will be on, so. Let me kind of break down the other ones. Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful. He had some serious issues toward the end of his life. Actually, the last 10 or more years of his life, with weakness in his arm because of his neck. And his arm completely atrophied because of a neck injury. Zach Gowen was a wrestler who lost a leg to cancer as a child and still became a wrestler. The Renegade, unfortunately, ended his own story. I have to be careful what I say on here. Ray Traylor, the Big Boss Man, Big Bubba Rogers, he passed away of a heart attack. I think that one's going to be sad because that one's going to be more like Earthquake. In the sense that he was a good man. And he had been a guard in Cobb County, just like when they made him Big Boss Man. Missy Hyatt, girl's a mess, but she's still alive, so she'll probably talk about it. Missy Hyatt has either been intimate with or been married to several wrestlers. Missy Hyatt's got a drug problem, or had a drug problem. So, And of course, she's the heiress to the Hyatt Hotel fortune. I don't know anything about the match between Necro Butcher and Samoa Joe, but it looked like a bloodbath. So I don't know anything about the specifics of what that's going to entail. But yeah, the first 3 episodes, starting July 7th, will be the TNA. Hopefully Chris Jericho will be back in narrating duties. Excuse me. So, I am very excited about that. I still have not gotten my medication. Oh, you guys may not be aware of that on this channel. I have an infection. And I need my medication. But my insurance company is futzing around saying that they need the grams per application. And my doctor's like, what are they talking about? So, yeah. She's going to have to make something up. Because there isn't a specific grams per application for ketoconazole, but they're insisting on it, so she's just going to have to make something up. I feel bad for her. It's not her fault. But so yeah, that's where I'm at on that. And if you ever notice my face being red, I have rosacea. Also diagnosed at the dermatologist the other day. So, yeah. I'm very excited that it's finally going to start. And it's their first ever 3-part episode. So, it's going to be very interesting. I'm trying to figure out if I should watch all 3 parts, then do a big review, or if I should review each part. I think I probably should review each part. It'd be easier and shorter. I don't know the order in which they're going, except that TNA will start it. So, and oh, here's a press release from Vice TV president Pete Gaffney. He said, Dark Side of the Ring is one of our strongest franchises that speaks to our audience with its gritty exposition of the real emotional and physical costs behind professional wrestling. Wrestling is one of America's most influential pop culture phenomenons, and this series further explores the blurred lines between wrestling's spectacle and reality, ultimately uncovering the truths behind the stories fans thought they knew. End quote. In other words, the series isn't going anywhere, which is great. I will come up with a list of who I want to see. One of mine is actually going to be this season, and that's Missy Hyatt. So I am looking forward to it, as I do every year. So Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next weekend, where I present to you a list of cases, well, not cases, but stories I would like to see. So, bye guys.